so they'll start happy. Let's hope they finish with smiles on their faces as well. But the Americans very much the favourites. The stadium quietens. The athletes walk forward and settle on their blocks. The World Championship final of the 4x400 meters relay. The wind freshening as they get away, and Roger Black in lane number 3 goes straight away, closes right down on the Jamaican. The American Valmont has started fast as well. Into the back straight though, it's Black at this stage who's cut right back on the Jamaican Pat O'Connor. Also going well is Valmont of America, and right on the outside, Kitur of Kenya. The first leg run in lanes and the first bend of the second leg, and then they can break. The stagger and winds, we'll begin to see how they sort it out. But the important point is the breaking point on the second leg at the beginning of the back straight. Black has done a good one, but so too has Valmont. But Black on the inside is closing him down all the time. At the handoff point, well, it's very close between America and Great Britain, but I think Great Britain have just got the edge. Derek Redmond now, the UK record holder from Birchfield on the second leg. Quincy Watts going for America. Black 44.6 on the first leg, that's some run. And Britain got the lead they wanted. They've now got to start increasing it because they've got to give Akabusi a healthy start on the anchor leg. Derek Redmond being chased by the teenage Quincy Watts and caught by the American. But has Redmond saved something? Battling down the straight. It's a brilliant leg by the American youngster. Quincy Watts has got America right back in, and has the British gamble failed? John Regis on the third leg, and he's chasing Danny Everett. The time for Redmond, 44.1, so Watts run a stormer. John Regis, inexperienced at this distance, right behind the World Championship bronze medalist. Everett. When will Regis attack? Has he got the ability to attack? A seasoned 400-meter runner. Regis comparatively inexperienced. And Everett stretching slightly away. Regis comes wide to have a go. And Regis can't quite get there. America will take over in the lead with their world champion pedigree on the anchor leg. Akabusi goes after him. The difference is 3 meters. Now Akabusi has got to sit there and wait and make a late attack if he can. But he's up against the man who is the world champion. The race between the two of them, and the leg by Regis, 44.3. And still Akabusi waits. Pettigrew with goal behind him in the individual event. Akabusi, bronze in the 400 hurdles. Here he goes. This is the important point. Can Akabusi do it? Akabusi has a go, and the American is beaten. And he's fighting back. Akabusi has made it. Akabusi, gold for Britain. America second, and Jamaica third. And the time, 2:57.54, a new British, a new Commonwealth, a new European record, and the gamble paid off. Black 44.6, Redmond 44.1, Regis 44.3, Akabusi 44.5, and Akabusi at 32. So many relays behind him, but not often the anchor leg. He kept his head, experience paid, and Great Britain take the gold from the favourites, the Americans. Roger Black, the number 1. Derek Redmond, number 2. John Regis, number 3. Akabusi on the anchor leg. The glory run, and it really was a glory run. To run down the world champion like that, while the Americans there was a revealing shot. They're shaking their heads. We just got a glimpse of them. And Great Britain finished these world championships in the finest possible style. The British team over the years, a tremendous reputation of the 4x4, and the disappointed Americans really looking around in bewilderment. They thought all the way through the championships, this was going to be a certainty. Take a look at that last leg. Well, the gamble appeared not to have paid off because the Americans had that slight lead. It's Danny Everett coming in. John Regis doing all he could. Everett ran 44.2, Regis 44.3. And so Akabusi 2 to 3 meters down on the world champion, Antonio Pettigrew, who's also the American champion. Akabusi, calm, a member of many British winning teams, but has never been in this situation before. Tracking Pettigrew, the American #1, the world #1. Stay there is the message. Wait. And he waited. Tracked him on the bend. Pettigrew, so aware that he's being threatened. Now comes the challenge. Akabusi has a go. Pettigrew responds. Akabusi goes again. Pettigrew responds. And Pettigrew, looking as if his arms and legs belong to somebody else, finally breaks. And Akabusi comes home for a memorable gold medal for Britain and a new European record, a new Commonwealth record. 2 minutes 57.53. And the splits again. Roger Black 44.6, Redman 44.1, Regis 44.3, Akabusi 44.5. This, the second fastest time ever run by any team in the world. Only the Americans have run better. And Akabusi ran him down. Well, they must have been anxious. They must have wondered if the change of order had been justified. But in the end, it was just enough.